Alright, we're at Steve's place. So we're gonna show you, he's working on his truck right now. Getting everything done, got his step boards on it. He's working on his gas tank right now, getting his gas tank in it. Getting the inside. It's getting there now. Gonna make his firewall up.
Ain't that nice?
I like that. Look at that. Suicide doors.
Suicide. Oops, sorry.
There you go.
Got it, bud.
So he's gonna, and he was just showing us how he's gonna make his window regulators.
Yeah, just remember the maid quit. My maid quit.
Nice.
It does. Oh, guess what I ordered for it? A 4-inch lift. A suspension lift.
Really?
Yeah.
4 inches higher even?
My wife loves me.
Oh, well, it is up on these things, so.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
so
even still,
it's
it.
14 inches to the top of the step.
Right now,
It'd
it's
be
gonna
18 inches to the top of the step.
I'll tell you what though, I mean, trying to get into like a dually or something is pretty tall, so.
So I'm gonna make it. I gotta put a new firewall in it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use this because it's for a seal.
Yeah.
I'll cut it and I'll make a nice little bracket. I might
Cool.
even come over to your place and get you to make me some of that stainless.
Whatever.
Yeah.
That'll work.
Sweet.
It's getting
Yeah,
there.
it's getting there. It's gonna look good.
I said we leave. We gotta find another window.
I got the other one.
Yeah, another broken one. So
Yeah,
that
but
look.
even
Yeah.
broken on
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
We even break the back one. What the heck? The back one's
You get the
falling
bullet.
out.
You get the bullet hole stickers. Yeah.
You don't need the bullet stickers. It's
No.
real.
Yeah, that's real, right?
Yeah, let's go down to the shooting range and blow a few holes in it. Then we'll just clean it up and tag it up. But
That's
I'll
good.
prefer. It's all
Looks good
man.
on here.
It's gonna be cool.
Finishing up all these
I
on
got
here.
the beds
Got
out-
that
out
molded
back.
in.
I'm gonna have the bed on tomorrow.
Yeah, the
Saturday,
bed's out back.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
work on it Saturday. Maybe I'll get you guys to come over Saturday and check it out with the bed on it. It's gonna look bad.
Yeah. Cool.
But my wife
Alright.
says, yeah, go ahead. Get that. I'm getting 4 lift, baby. 4-inch lift. Do I really need a 4-inch lift? But do I want one?
Yeah.
Nah, my wife's a good woman. She lets me play.
I think it'll be looking good.
I think it'll look good though when it sits up.
I think so. And then we'll get something with
Oh,
like
yeah.
a 10 to 12-inch wide tire.
Yeah.
Something, whatever, Swampers or something will look bad on it.
These look good on here.
They do. So
Even,
I found old Plymouth emblems that go on the center caps. They're 2.5 inch. They're
Mm-hmm.
the ship.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna find center caps. And I was thinking about buying them.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
leave the lug stick through and just mount a couple holes for and be able to Allen wrench the center caps on.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
I think that
You
would be
could do
cool.
something with them. Yeah.
Maybe blacken them out.
See if you can find some blanks.
That's what I'm looking. Yeah, I'm looking for.
I was gonna say, you know what? Because they're Jeep rims, they probably make all kinds of
They're
stuff for
Ford
them.
Explorers.
Oh, were they?
They're 17 by 8s or
Mm.
17 by 9s.
I thought they were Jeep ones.
Yeah, they're not Jeep. They got actually. I even have adapters on it. Push the wheel out where I want it.
Right.
So when I get the wheels, I can go with a 2 or 3 inch backspace,
Okay.
and it'll put the rim against the drum.
Yeah.
I can't wait to put the suspension
Oh,
on,
that'd be cool.
and then weld up the rest of the rust on the frame, and
Yep.
can't wait to drive it. See, I'm gonna be
Could
like
be
you
the
on
new
it.
driver.
Yeah.
Cool.
JYD. Somebody said they liked the gray on it. I'm like, nah, it's gotta be blackish.
Like a flat or
Right, you're leaving it.
I'm gonna paint it, but it's just gonna be
like a flat black
Yeah,
or even a.
everybody knows that when I do something, I do a nice, show car look. They don't realize that I'm gonna build this. It's gonna be the opposite. You know how hard it is
Yeah.
to try to leave dents in a car and you can't leave the dents.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah.
know it's gonna look like poo. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Right. You try to make it look nasty, but it it
Yeah,
just
but
doesn't
I
work.
I can't do it. I'm not programmed for that. But I'm gonna satin it, and then I'm gonna take silver and wipe it down, so it'll kind of look like a metal look.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I'm gonna experiment with it.
yeah.
If I don't like it, I'll take it out and
Oh,
throw her in the mud and rip her loose.
that's
and
it.
Drive around with mud all over it.
Leave the dry mud look
I
onto
always
it.
wanted a 4-wheel drive with a lift kit.
Well, you're getting it now.
Cool.
I think it's cool. I just wish it was fat man friendly. But didn't they come out nice the way we bent them?
Yep. This came out good.
So I figured 4 inches higher gives me crush proof. right? So when somebody runs into the side of it,
Yeah.
they gotta get.
It's it's crash proof.
Yeah, crash proof. There you go. You might rather.
You could put crash bars in the doors, right?
They got some kind of.
You could put something.
I actually.
No.
I actually reinforced all this.
Right.
Reinforced all this.
Yeah,
It's
you can see.
reinforced across the front.
Yep.
When I'm done, it won't fold up and crumble on you, but it'll knock your teeth out.
Yeah.
I figured up your no teeth.
Yeah.
I'll still be here. But that's cool. It was a good idea making the fenders look like they followed around.
Yeah, on the back and everything.
All right, so we're starting to fit this sidebar. Okay, the door opening bar. It's going to come here. So we're going to trim this back a little bit like this and cut this little lump out of it. It can only go so far because then this is the actual pillar. Okay, so but we're going to make it go as close as we can up like this and up and over. So he's taking care of that. He's polishing that up. And then I'm going to start cutting this piece out. See how close we could get it. All right, so the first bar is bent. Fits real good. I'll show you that in a minute. Just got to make another little cut so it fits up into here. Second bar is bent. I just got to give it a tweak on the bottom. And I'll show you what's going on with that. So we're getting there now. All right, so we got the other side made up.
Fits
It's going to
good.
go like that. It's going to go like that.
So now we.
Right. It's going to go there. And then the floor. So now what we're going to do is the floor ends up about here like this. Right? So we're going to put a slot in the floor about an inch further back than this so that when we move the floor up and down we can get it high enough to do all the welding. But this is nice. I don't know if you can see it from the front. Right? That's where that's going to sit like that.
Nice tucked in there.
Can't even see it. But it's nice. It's in line with the pillar. So
Yep.
when you're looking side out,
Yeah.
from the side, from out here, you can't even see it really.
Yep.
So from here,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, you don't even see it.
And then when the door's on, forget it. You won't even, you can't see nothing here. This got a lot of room. So, pretty good. Got them both the same, which is, the hard part is getting them both the same. Once you get one to fit nice, then you want the other one to fit like that. So this is what we ended up doing over here. I don't know. So this is what we've been doing for the last 2 days. So we cut this open, took the little knot out of here. That knot stuck out about this high.
Yep.
So that we got it nice in line with this pillar now, all the way down. So all we did was we cut it out, kept cutting it. We could still use the
Glove
box, no problem. Still got plenty of room for that. And then that fits nice up, tucked up in there. So what the problem is, the door comes right to here.
Or else.
So you can't, even if we were thinking of going in here like he wanted, like he was thinking, let's go back in there. But then, now you gotta remember, you went from, so if you look at it, right now we're here. So we're like right here, right? Nice and close like that. If you went in there, you'd be out here. Now you got this big gap because you can't, if you look in here, you can't go in here.
Yeah.
Because of that, because of the door.
Right.
The post.
Yeah.
So this is the closest it's going to get with everything.
That would all.
Yeah.
Hit there,
That would all be
I mean,
hitting
you'd
in there.
basically be cutting everything out.
And then that's structure, so we don't want to start taking all that off. So
No.
we're good. This looks good. It's nice and clean. You can't see it. Like your peripheral vision this way, it's not in your way. It's not in your way at all. If it was up here, now you're blocking that much more. Right? You'd be blocking that much more.
Yeah.
But being it's back here, you're not blocking anything because this is still in the same line.
As your pillars.
Same line. So that's the whole goal, is to have enough clearance, enough room to get in and out, nothing in your way, nothing in your sight way. That's it.
Oh,
So
yeah.
now we're gonna take the floor, we're gonna cut the slots out of the floor, and then we're gonna end up cutting this thing open, making this kick panel for your feet, the foot bars here.
And then that way we're gonna make a removable cross member. So.
Yep, and then we're gonna make the cross member come back. You got 16 inches. It could come back 16 inches from this spot here, 16 inches, and then we'll make the cross member to fit this tranny. And then if he goes to a power glide, then we just change the little centerpiece. So we're gonna make it like this, and then
Removable.
little clover leaves here, so that it could come in and out. And then he'll be able to put whatever transmission he wants in it. All right, so let's cut the floor. Then we'll put the floor in. Check these for clearance after you polish this up, and then we'll go from there.
All right, floor's back in. Put that in there. We got these notches out. I'll put the other bars in, then we'll see where we're gonna put these. Where the foot bar goes, basically. Because then we're gonna have to notch that rail out to fit the bar in there well. Watch it. Watch. You almost hit your head.
We need to go.
It's got to get pulled back.
What, the floor?
Yeah. Maybe just a little. And then we gotta figure out what distance the firewall has to go.
Yeah.
So. All right. We'll get that all situated first. That's how that bar is gonna fit in there.
It's gonna get
Watch. Yeah.
like that. Like that.
So we'll just trim it back a
Trim it
little
back
more.
a little bit more. Not even this so much, just the back.
No, just the back
we'll be able
side.
to lift the floor up or drop this down. This whole thing's just gonna drop straight down, so we can weld all this on the top and the top.
Yeah.
So that's good there.
Is this got to be able to move up and down like
Yep.
in 2 inches or so,
Yep, that side's
just so
good.
we can get everything.
Nice, so that side's good.
Now let me do this side.
Check the other side.
That's level. Hey, FedEx.
So this is good. And this is good.
Let's go see what they got. That's good like that.
Yep, they're good like that.
Okay.
That's all good.
Now I get to hold the bar up.
Now we can hold the bar up and make the foot braces. What do we got here? So, put the floor back out again. So here's what we're at now.
Got our windshield bar.
Did we show them this?
I think
yesterday?
so.
No.
Anyway, cut those off.
So, the bar is going to go in here like this. You got the foot bar that goes like this. This section is cut out, and this piece is cut off. So we're going to put the bar in, line everything up, tack everything. Put the foot bar in, weld the foot bar to this frame rail, right? The round frame rail. And then put the floor and everything in there, and just put the cap back on. So this will go back on, it'll all get welded back into place. This,
You'll figure it out when you
you'll
just
see
see
it
it.
when it's on.
Yeah.
It's a big, complete puzzle, but it's gonna be pretty cool. This, all day on this one to make this fit like this. So when you think, oh, it's pretty quick, it ain't quick. That's an all-dayer right there. What time is it, like 4 o'clock?
Yep.
So 8 o'clock this morning to now to make that fit like that. Because you can't just cut it. It's got to be bent. We bent other pieces to simulate what the bend was going to be like, and then the cut was going to be like.
Yeah.
Because it has to be all in one piece. So I don't know if you can see. Can you see it? Can't see nothing.
Nope.
Exactly. Can't see it. So
Oh.
from there it's good. Way clear. Everything's clear. Nothing's in your way.
And then
When you're
we
sitting
make
here
sure.
like this it's actually even with the bottom of the windshield when you're looking at it from it down here like
Nah,
this.
yeah.
So there's
Well,
nothing in your way.
And we got enough room so we can.
And
just
then I'm
put
gonna
the,
leave. I'm gonna leave like a stick like that,
So you can put the headline.
so we can get a headliner in it if you really want a headliner in it later. All right. So that's that one.
Now we're gonna make
He's
our
gonna start polishing that one.
make the one that goes under the dash.
Next
now.
one is the one that goes under here. Another one that's gonna probably take this whole another day playing around with that one. So then once this one's in here, then the one that goes from that front bar, we're gonna put a hole up in here, right? And the bar that's gonna get a support from here down to here like that.
Okay.
And then we'll make a plate, and that'll be that. That thing ain't going anywhere. It'll be like one continuous roll cage chassis, whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
All right. Here, start polishing that one, and then we'll start making the bottom one.
All right. So now this is the bar going under the dash now. Change the die out, make it 1.5 inches. I'm going to go to 60. And then we can always bend it more.
This could actually be 1.25 inches, I believe. But we're going to make it 1.5 inches because I'm going to connect it to the front.
It to the front. A little more. Alright. So once we get that, then we'll figure out the other side.
Alright, gang. So, next day, cleaned up this mess. Alright. You make such a mess just trying to get a couple of bars in here, and it ain't even funny. So now, like I said last night, we're going to work on this next dash bar. We'll get that one kind of bent up and ready to go. Next one, got this one done now. Show you how this one fits. That one goes like that, and it'll be up there just like that. Don't even see it. Okay? Almost a whole nother day messing around with that one. These are the ones that take long. This one, those. Now we're done with these crazy bars. Now we gotta we're gonna do all the tacking it in. We're almost ready for all tacking it in. I'm gonna take the front clip off now and make the holes that come down into here on both sides. And then I'm gonna make another plate so that the tube will go in and then the plate will actually bolt to the other one. So we're gonna do that. And that's it. Then we're gonna actually start
Putting it all kind of together.
Putting it together and tacking it in place so we can drop it and weld everything all the way around. All right.
Ready?
Yeah. All right. So we got the front clip off. Looking here. So we put the brake pedal assembly thing back in here. Made the holes for that. And then this bar is gonna go up here like this. We notched that right there, and that'll sit just like that. Right up there like that. Clear of all this. You won't see nothing. Okay? It'll be just like that.
Beautiful.
Okay?
Yep.
Can't go no higher because then it hits everything. So that's about the highest it's going to go. You can't go from in here behind because then you can't weld to this because everything's too tight.
Yeah.
So where we're putting it now, we're going to go like that, tack it in place. Everything is going to get dropped all at once. This whole thing is going to get dropped. All the tops are going to get welded, all the backs are going to get welded, and then it'll go back. So that's notched, that's good to go. That tube, you can polish that one up now. I'm going to take all this back apart. And then
work on drilling our holes in the front.
For now, yeah, I'm going to start making the holes in the front. So
Okay.
We got a pilot hole made right there. And it's going to go basically right down to that spot in the. Alright, here's the pilot hole.
That's where it's gonna sit.
It's gonna go straight down into there.
Somewhat.
So now I gotta make a hole the size of the pipe. Through. Fit right in there. Okie dokie. Open the hole up a little bit with the grinder so that fits nice and snug. working. Let me see if I could show you this. So this is the tube coming through the firewall. This is the dash bar. I'm gonna put the dash bar up in here. Trying to do this by myself because Josh just left. So that goes like that, right? Let's see if I can hold it so you can see it. That's going just like that. And then that goes just like that. Let's see if you could see that. See how that sits? Like that. And then I'll show it to you from this angle. So from here, all right, when you're in here, turn this around, sorry. All right. So goes through there, right, and comes out and hooks into that. All right, hopefully you got that. And then on the outside, and then we'll trim this back and then weld it right around the pipe just like we're doing the bottom one. Those will be welded in, nothing will move. So you're figuring the body is gonna pull up on the top and push down, push out on the front, on the bottom. So this is, you know, technically it wants to twist this way to go up, pushing and pulling. So it'll all be tied in together. All right. Let's start making the other side. The other side's a little more complicated because the cowling is in the way. This side, all I had to do was notch that, and then there was a little piece that I had to notch on the inside. That one, the whole cowl, you could see it, that whole cowling's in there. So that inner cowl has to get a hole through it too. We'll figure out how to get that in there.